What's up, everyone? Your boy G Trip here, come at you with another reaction video. This one comes from my good friends at List 25. 25 most dangerous places on Earth. I wonder if my hometown Chicago will be one of them. I can't help but think after what happened this weekend, if the United States of America is on this. Let's go ahead, let's check it out. Let's see what are the 25 most dangerous places on Earth.
What's the most dangerous place you've been to? A wild river? Maybe a tropical rainforest full of dangerous animals? In fact, there are many places on our planet that are extremely dangerous to be around for numerous reasons. I'm Mike with List 25, and from deadly hurricane-prone locations in war-torn countries to cities with extremely high crime rates and areas with lethal levels of radioactivity, make sure to avoid these 25 most dangerous places on Earth. Sahel, North Africa. The Sahel is a region bordering the Sahara Desert in Africa. Human exploitation of the area's limited water has caused massive desertification and greatly increased the risk of drought and famine. During just 12 years, between 1972 and 1984, more than 100,000 people died in this area because of drought. 24. Snake Island, Brazil.
No shit, Snake Island.
Officially known as Ilha de Queimada Grande, the island of snakes is located off the coast of Sao Paulo, Brazil. Notorious for an extremely high occurrence of snakes, the island is the only place on Earth where the feared golden lancehead viper lives. The snake's venom is so powerful that it actually melts human flesh. No wonder the Brazilian government banned visitors here. 23. Danakil Desert, East Africa. Located in northeast Ethiopia, southern Eritrea, and northwestern Djibouti, the Danakil Desert is known as one of the most hostile and dangerous places in the world. The area is known for volcanoes and geysers that spit toxic gases and extreme heat, with daytime temperatures surpassing 50 degrees Celsius, or 122 degrees Fahrenheit. Moreover, conflicts in Eritrea increase the risk of getting kidnapped. 22. Oymyakon, Russia. Located deep in the heart of Siberia, thousands of miles east of Moscow, the Russian village of Oymyakon has the lowest recorded temperature for any permanently inhabited location, negative 71.2 degrees Celsius, or negative 96.2 degrees Fahrenheit. One of the coldest places in the world, the village is home to about 500 people. Mobile phones usually don't work in the freezing weather, and no crops can be grown here. 21.
Damn.
Syria. Due to ongoing violent conflicts, Syria has been consistently ranked among the world's deadliest countries over the past years. The inhabitants of this war-torn country have experienced bombardment of the residential areas, food and medical care deprivation, lengthy sieges, and reportedly even chemical weapons attacks. 20. Alagoas, Brazil. Some of Brazil's metropolises, such as Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo, are known to have a very high crime rate. However, it's in fact the tiny and way less known coastal state of Alagoas that has by far the highest murder rate in the country, possibly even the world. Every year, more than 2,000 people are killed in this state with just about 3 million inhabitants. 19. Monrovia, Liberia. The capital of the West African country of Liberia, Monrovia is home to one of Africa's worst slums, the West Point. Crowded with 75,000 people, the slum is plagued with cholera epidemics, drug use, crime, teenage prostitution, and a lack of sanitary facilities. The city is also very polluted and struggles with serious environmental problems, such as floods. 18. Mount Sinabung, Indonesia. Mount Sinabung is an active stratovolcano situated on the Indonesian island of Sumatra. Eruptions occur here very frequently, often leaving thousands of people without shelter or livelihood. Many nearby towns and villages have been completely covered in lava and ash several times, most recently in 2010, 2013, 2014, 2015, and 2016. Sadly, dozens of people have already been killed in the eruptions. 17. Skeleton Coast, Namibia. Located along the Atlantic coast of Namibia, the Skeleton Coast has a reputation of being one of the most inhospitable and deadliest natural places on Earth. This extreme piece of land got its name from whale and seal skeletons scattered all over the area. Many people, mainly shipwrecked sailors, have died here too, due to the harsh local environment. 16. North Korea. Regarded as a totalitarian dictatorship, North Korea is widely accused of having one of the worst human rights records in the world. Both locals as well as visitors can be arrested for things that people living in democratic countries find normal. Due to the worsening relations between North Korea and the US, this Asian country is particularly dangerous for American tourists who might be detained here. 15. Guatemala. Guatemala is well known for a high crime rate, but this isn't the only reason this Central American country made it to our list. Its location and topography makes Guatemala prone to at least 3 types of devastating natural disasters: earthquakes, hurricanes, and mudslides. In 1976, for example, a 7.5 magnitude earthquake killed 23,000 people here. 14. Lake Natron, Tanzania. Located at the base of a mountain in Tanzania's Gregory Rift, Lake Natron is undoubtedly one of the deadliest bodies of water in the world. The water is oversaturated with salt, can reach temperatures of up to 60 degrees Celsius, that's 140 degrees Fahrenheit, and has a pH between 9 and 10.5, so corrosive that it can calcify dead bodies, strip ink off printed materials, and burn the skin and eyes of unadapted animals and humans. 13. Sana'a, Yemen. The capital of Yemen, Sana'a is famous for many things, such as being one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world, or for being one of the highest capital cities in the world, with an elevation of 2,300 meters, or 7,500 feet. Unfortunately, Sana'a is also one of the most dangerous places on Earth, due to the constant bombings, assassinations, and random acts of terrorism. 12. Naples, Italy. One of the largest Italian cities, Naples is famous for stunning architecture and delicious cuisine. Unfortunately, the city is also referred to as one of the world's largest death traps. The reason is simple. The whole city sits on the gigantic supervolcano Campi Flegrei. Scientists have found that any eruption of the volcano could kill millions of people living in the area. 11. Mailusu, Kyrgyzstan. Home to about 23,000 people, Mailusu is a uranium mining town in southern Kyrgyzstan. A site where 10,000 tons of uranium was processed for Soviet nuclear programs, the town is one of the most radioactive places in the world. Landslides, earthquakes, and flood are all common in this region, which only increases the risk of radioactive contamination here. 10. Manaus, Brazil. Home to 2 million people, Manaus doesn't have a high crime rate as some of the other Brazilian metropolises, but there is another reason why this city's on this list. Located right in the middle of the Amazon rainforest, Manaus lies on the bank of the Amazon River, which is home to a number of dangerous creatures. A swim or paddle in the river means you're sharing the water with piranhas, anacondas, electric eels, and other deadly animals. 9. Bermuda Triangle, North Atlantic. One of the most feared areas in the world, the Bermuda Triangle is a vaguely defined expanse of the Atlantic Ocean triangulated between Puerto Rico, Florida, and Bermuda. For decades, the area has been associated with a number of allegedly mysterious disappearances that have been credited to everything from magnetic force to aliens. While most of these cases have been explained rationally, some of them remain unexplained. 8. Dalal, Ethiopia. A ghost town found in northern Ethiopia, Dalal is one of the most remote, lowest, and hottest places on Earth. With an average annual temperature of 34.6 degrees Celsius, or 94.3 degrees Fahrenheit, the town was once the hottest inhabited location in the world. Underground water is extremely salty and acidic. There are also geysers that spout toxic gases. 7. North Sentinel Island, India. The North Sentinel Island is one of the Andaman Islands that politically belong to India. The island is known for picturesque, pristine beaches and stunning nature. but the natives are extremely hostile and violent toward any outsiders. They reject any contact with other people and have been even known to kill several intruders. 6. Lake Nyos, Cameroon. Situated in northwestern Cameroon, Lake Nyos sits on an area of volcanic activity where carbon dioxide leaks from beneath the ground. During a limnic eruption, the carbon dioxide bursts out from the bottom of the lake to form a deadly cloud. Because the gas is heavier than air, it descends, pushing oxygen away and suffocating any life in the area. 2 eruptions in the 1980s killed over 1,700 people and 3,500 livestock in the area. 5. Haiti. The third largest country in the Caribbean, behind Cuba and the Dominican Republic, Haiti is one of the most hurricane-prone countries in the world. Not only does it lie in a hurricane highway, but the poverty-stricken country lacks resilience. Settlements are built on floodplains, natural defenses like forests have been degraded, and the economy is not stable enough to fund flood defenses or warning systems. Consequently, hurricanes are usually deadly in this country. 4. Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso is a small, landlocked country in West Africa. What makes this place dangerous is the high threat of terrorism and kidnap attacks. Many attacks have been mounted on hotels, cafes, restaurants, and other places where people tend to gather. Some of the attacks were even conducted by terrorist groups from neighboring countries such as Mali and Niger. 3. Death Valley, California. Located near the border of California and Nevada in the Great Basin, Death Valley got its terrifying name for a reason. The area is extremely hot in summer, reaching temperatures of up to 56.7 degrees Celsius or 134 degrees Fahrenheit. Surprisingly, it can also be dangerously cold during the winter months if visitors are not prepared. Moreover, storms in the surrounding mountains can produce sudden flooding on the floor of the valley. 2. Fukushima, Japan. In March 2011, the Fukushima prefecture on the Japanese island of Honshu became the site of one of the worst nuclear disasters in human history. A power plant exploded here, following a devastating earthquake and tsunami. Even today, 6 years after the incident, very high levels of radiation are recorded in the area, making it one of the most dangerous places in the world. 1. Fraser Island, Australia.
No Chicago, yeah.
Despite numerous beautiful beaches with white sand and crystal clear waters, Fraser Island is an extremely dangerous place to be around. The deserted beaches are home to deadly spiders and aggressive wild dingoes, while the sea is infested with sharks and venomous jellyfish. Enjoying our lists? Be sure to click that subscribe button in the bottom right so you don't miss out on new ones every Monday through Friday. Share them with your friends and help us consistently conciliate curiosity. And if you want even more lists, check out these 3 videos here, or just head to our website at list25.com.
Well, I'm glad Chicago was on the list. But some of those things were, they had one lower back in the list where it was like extreme cold. Then we had the one in Ethiopia that was like extreme heat. Geysers that spout toxic gases. I mean, yikes. I mean, this is why I just, put your comments down below. Tell me what you guys thought. Did you guys enjoy it? I know I did. Once again, it was a great one by our good friends at List25. Make sure you go over there and subscribe if you not have already done that. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. This is your boy AJ Trip signing off. As always, be good to each other, y'all. Be careful.